Right. Am I live? Insert the Sonic 06 downloading screen. Nice. So, hopefully, I see an OBS. He sees an OBS. Can you hear me? That is the more important question. Can you hear me? I'm actually nervous, even though I'm just showing you guys. That's it. Audio, yep, you can hear me. Brilliant. So, welcome to this very special live stream just for you sponsors. I've actually been meaning to do this for a very long time, and it feels good that we've actually got some mature people in the chat. Just don't tell my fans that. How's everyone doing this bank holiday Monday? Feels good to have an extra day off work. I don't know about you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna arrange a lot of stuff and just see. I'm actually, of course, YouTube saying my stream is bad. Oh well, I don't care. I'm not gonna fix it. So I've got two screens. I'm on here. I've got the right one and I got the left one. Oh, very interesting. So on my right hand screen, I have got OBS Studio, full screen pretty much. It takes up the whole of it, and this is the program that I actually use to stream. Today I'm not using it to stream because I'm actually showing you how I use it, and I've actually just quickly downloaded OBS Classic, the very old version, just for this stream, purposely just for the stream, and that's actually streaming this whatever, it's getting confusing. Dual monitors, can't live without them. Neither can I use them at work, I use them here, I can never go back to a single screen. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I don't use my laptop much, because I don't have a mouse, it's just a single screen, even though it's touchpad, I just can't get on with it very well. You're streaming a streamer. I sure am. So, what I want to cover today, I don't know how long it's going to take, probably no longer than an hour. I just want to show you how OBS works. Can you see my mouse? Yep. How OBS works here, what I use and how I get through it, etc. I'm also going to be showing you the S Factor review, like chopped up, all into pieces, how I do that. I'm also going to show you how I do my thumbnails and how I also do the yellow text surrounded by red background. And I think that's pretty much it for today. Right, so I'm going to just quickly come onto the webcam, just for the moment. And I'm wearing my glasses, by the way. Could not be asked to put my contacts in because I'm lazy. That's how it is today. So, I think what I'll show you first. So, at the beginning, let's start from the beginning, shall we? So, we got the starting screen. This is where it all starts. And we've got this one here, starting. If I uncheck that, you literally get a black screen. And if you tick it, it shows a video of the starting shortly. And all this is actually automatic. I made it in Sony Vegas. It waits about 40 seconds and then I don't know why I'm using my hands because you can't see me at this moment in time, but it waits about 40 seconds and then it shoves over. Is there a way I could add my webcam in? Let's see if I can add my webcam in. Video capture, add existing webcam MD. Will that work? Hey! Let's just put me there for the moment. There we go, that's a bit better. So that happens automatically. Then, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it from here. I've got this little keypad. I made it myself. I'll show you how I made it in a moment. But I then press this little button here. And if I press that now, the music bit comes up. And then the live chat bit comes up. Of course, it's not saying anything right now. So, I will actually fix that now. So if I go on to the left-hand screen, just for the moment, and let's go on behind the scenes. Oh my god, I'm watching myself there. What? Oh no, I've already popped out the chat, haven't I? I've already popped out the chat. So here's the pop-out chat, and I've got a link here. So you right-click on that and go on copy, and then what I then do is I've got a folder here called Rebrandly. And this is a website for internet shortcuts pretty much. Here's my internet shortcut And you can edit these internet shortcuts. So if I go on a little edit here and paste that in and go on save, destination URL now updated. So let's just go back onto the right, and if I just take that away and then put it back in so it refreshes. Yeah, there we go. Let's move this up here. So I like Google Link Shortener in a sense. Yeah, I prefer Google Shortener, but you can't edit the links. Now, why do I do that? I hear you ask. Why don't you just change the link here? Because if you go and right click on live chat main, go on properties, there's the shortcut there. I could just put the new link in there, pretty much. But the thing is, I have to do that, then I have to change it for the donator one, because there is actually a secret one here. You can see the little red box. There's a secret donator chat just on top of the live chat, which only shows donations. So I have to change it on there as well. And then I have to change it on, like, say, the Mega Drive, for example, because it's a different size, so it's a different live chat bit. So I have to change it there as well, and I have to go into, like, live chat MD, change the link there. It's such a hassle. It really is. So I just make one internet shortcut and make them all the same. That's how I do that. Quite sneaky. Yeah, very sneaky, isn't it? That's definitely. Don't care about product placement today, because it's not going public or anything. So yeah, it looks a bit of a mess now. Every time I reload starting, the video starts at the beginning. So, nice glasses. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, when I got these glasses, this is like my, I don't know, my 8th pair. But when I bought these, the optician, or the optometrist, or whatever you call her, she said, oh, these are very similar to your old glasses. And I said, yeah, that's because they're exactly the same. I don't really go for like brands or anything. Yeah, they would do 20 quid sorted. That's how I roll. Alright, okay, so let's show you the timer next. So there's this little program here called Snaz, I think. Up it comes. By the way, I've got Discord running at the moment, playing music in the background. It could be a tad louder, to be honest. I can barely hear it. There we go. So this is called Snaz, and here is the timer that starts the timer down, and it says live stream starts in approximately minutes, seconds, and once it's done, I just leave it as 0, because once it gets to 00, you can make it say anything like let's go, but I might not actually be ready, so I'll just leave it as that. You can start or stop it, or you can make a oh, what am I doing? Why am I minimizing it for? You can make a hotkey, I believe. Is it in settings? Hotkeys. Yeah, hotkeys there. And then I've actually put my keypad to do that. I've got start and stop. So I press the start button. There we go. It's a little bit delayed, but it works. It works. And then obviously I can stop it and it will go away. And then when I press start, it will actually just restart. So once that gets to 00, it literally just stays there, and it will stay at 00 until I press the stop button. So basically, while this is happening, I'll just quickly make a Twitter announcement or Facebook announcement, Discord, etc. Make sure I have a drink, so half the time I forget. Just quickly go for a piss while I still can, and then I'll come back here. It's normally about, sometimes like for a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes, maybe even longer. I'm literally just sat here waiting, like, yeah, loving this music that's playing right now. And that's what I do. And then as soon as it gets to 00, I press the stop button. Now, this is where it gets interesting. I just have the Sonic 06 loading screen as a GIF than when with music playing. I think the official Sonic the Hedgehog streams do that as well. I've gone too far into it. I think I have taken this way too far a little bit sometimes. Right, okay, so we got, what's the next bit? You see here? Here we go. It's currently unchecked. So this is a video. Oh, wait, that was the perfect time for the music to cut out. Let's just leave the music going for the moment. Hell no, we're not having this song. We're skipping this song. Where is it? In music. I think it's just skip, isn't it? We want something better. You'll do. I don't know. Right, so anyway, I press this button here for here we go. And that happens, pretty much. Again, this basically just loads another video on top. It just loads the here we go video with your names on. It's all automatic. Up it comes. Red Hot Sonic Live. Thrillage. And then, basically, it just shows this red screen for a good, I think it's like 10 minutes. It's just ever in case. I don't know why I made it that long, but it's about 10 minutes. Just stays blank for 10 minutes. And that's when I normally press like the webcam button. If I press that now, that's when I come on. Yada, yada, yada. I've got the agenda button, which I don't think I've used for ages. No, it still says the X Factor, Sonya and Silver. I haven't changed that for ages. It's crazy. It really is. Yeah, and then got the webcam on. I noticed the starting music for the live is different. Is it? It might just be because I've got music playing over the top. It shouldn't be different. I don't know. I haven't changed it for ages. What else we got? So we got some other keys here. So you've got. It's hard to see with that light. See that Mega Drive one? Yeah. If I press that, it will load up. Actually, at the moment, it will load up the FrameMeister. There is Kega right here, but at the moment, it's using the FrameMeister, the actual console, and. I'll do it if I miss the start. Don't worry, you'll be able to catch it up because it will process it, don't worry. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 1, at the moment, 1 actually loads up the Nintendo 64. And you got the N64 FrameMeister here. But because the FrameMeister is just currently displaying Sonic 2 Recreation at a weird resolution, so it doesn't really work. Number 2 loads up Scene 2, which I think that's when I last played a DS game. Number 3... Sonic Classic 2? Wow. I haven't played that for ages. There's an invisible box. There's an invisible box up here. That is like the subscriber alert sort of thing. That's what that does. Then number 4 is Sonic Adventure DX. That's Knuckles. God, I haven't used that for a long time. BRB button. Hey, BRB. And then I've got a... you can't really see it at the moment, can I? I can't remember. There's a little... there's a music button here. So if I just press the BRB button again, if I press the music button, it basically shows this. And then press it again, gets rid of it. And then you got the thanks for watching screen. And then that comes up. So, yeah, that's pretty much how most of this works. I've also got a mic button. So if I press this, normally... Oh... Yes, actually now I'm muted on this one here, as you can see. Where's my mouse? I'm actually unmuted now, here. And then if I press it again, now I am muted. But because I haven't got the setup with the classic one, I'm still talking. Hopefully. On the live stream, the music seems to lose their lead instrument on the start music. On the live stream, the music seems to lose the lead instrument on the start music. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, it says Sonic Rush in the bottom left. Oh, right, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so that's most of that. So, let's... Oh, I'm already on the Mega Drive one. So, let's show you how I actually set up a live stream. Should we do something like that? Because I think that will be interesting for you guys. Where's this? So, let's take it off. Let's go on to the right bit. So now you can see this. I'm going to move that over there. Let's set up our new live stream. So this is how I do it. If we go on to events. Live now. Ooh. Upcoming is these two. Still monetized at the moment. You'd be surprised how many times it gets demonetized before it even starts. And then you got completed. Let's go on to a new live event up here. And you can give it a I don't know why those not coming up all the time. Visit my website, why the hell not? And you can set a date, you know, yada yada yada. Tags, Sonic, RHS, Red Hot Sonic is brilliant, etc, etc. Set as public. I don't really know what these mean, I'll just leave it on custom. Advanced settings, enable live chat, obviously enable slow mode, and then we'll leave that off. Only members may send messages? Oh, yeah. You're not sponsors anymore. You're now members. So, yeah, only members may send messages. So, basically, if I ever tick that, that means only sponsors can chat. And moderators, obviously. Automatic block spam messages. Half the time doesn't work. But it helps within the zone a little bit. Yeah, allow embedding. That means people can put it on their sites if they want. Promote it through cards when the event is live. Basically, you know, every time a little card comes up in the corner, that's what happens there. Promote on my channel page when the event is live or a week before, yada yada yada. Enabled age restriction. I've always wanted to use this, but it's for 18 plus only. So I'll be filtering out a lot of people, so I just don't use it. This I never use. Automatically start event when you start sending data. Never, ever, 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 ever tick this. Good. Category, game. Yeah, heavy rain, that's what we're playing. This I never fill in. That I always leave. That I never tick. I used to tick this and make unlisted, but now I just leave it. Allow comments, except for potentially inappropriate. Yeah, I'll leave that as it is. This is the bit that's interesting. So, at the moment, for this live stream, I've actually got ultra low latency because I'm not really cared about frame rates at the moment. But basically, it means that you get to see it a hell of a lot quicker. Maybe like 5 seconds, like a 5-second delay. But basically, you can't rewind the stream. You can't go back. It's live and that's it. It just stays as that. And the quality isn't that great. But because we're not actually playing a game, who cares? Low latency is the one I normally use. It's a bit better quality, but it's not fully processed. That's why when you, after the stream, if you watch my stream like 2 or 3 hours later, you might notice the quality's like suddenly improved. That's because it's fully processed. Low latency, it still gets to you, it does a little bit buffering, it's a bit of in between. And for the most part it is 60 frames per second, but sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it goes 30. And that's about 10-15 seconds behind, sometimes 20 depending on how my internet is. Then you got normal latency, which is the best quality. Basically it waits for it to actually process, then sends it to you, but that can be like 40 seconds later. But at least there's hardly any buffering, best quality, and you can rewind as well. But I'm not going to see any of your messages 40 seconds later, so I find low latency is the best. Monetization, yeah, well, whatever. I normally actually untick skippable video ads while I'm live, and then I'll re-enable it after, because I think that would be annoying if I'm about to do something brilliant and yeah, alright, don't laugh. And then an ad just suddenly comes up and you miss it, so I don't normally do that. I then click on create event, but whoa. But for this moment in time, I'm not going to click on it. Yeah, leave. So let's just imagine that we created one. So let's go on upcoming and let's go on edit this one. This is the one I'll be doing tomorrow, which you sponsors can join in the voice chat if you fancy it. So this is what I've got set at the moment. Blah blah blah. Ingestion settings, I would show you that tab, but that means you can start streaming on my channel if I showed you that, so I'm not going to. But basically all that ingestion setting does is it just gives you the link so you can stream it to this page. That's practically it. That's all it is. So yeah, that gives you a stream key. Bad idea. Yeah, so I don't really need to do that. Cards, yeah, I pretty much just do the join my Discord server, and I think every time someone clicks on my live stream, it just automatically pops up. And yeah, so if I quickly show you the right screen again. So if you see this start streaming button here, if I click that, then on here, this will go on to like showing data basically. It will show you the data, what's coming through. You click on preview, that's the first step. Then after that, it just says, do you want to go live? And you go, yeah. And that's it, you're live, you're done. You can no longer change any settings in OBS because you're now live. What it will look like is, I'll show you this one. It's here. It will just look like this, really. It doesn't show you a picture or anything because I didn't bother putting one up. And I've got 5 of you watching. Oh, I love you too, guys. Yeah, that's how I set up a live stream. pretty much. Let's show you the folder that I make. Eee. So, if I just make this bigger a minute. My porn folder is hidden, so that's good. I'm joking, I don't really have a porn folder. It's all on my phone. Anyway, moving on. So, these are the video files that I use, basically. So, if I double click on agenda. So, this is what is you. Now, Super, you voting for the bloody Mephiles stuff? I bet it is. So, yeah, basically it just repeats itself, and OBS just records from these. And I'll call these moderators because I used, in my old live streams, you dirty slut. In my old streams, I used to say, your moderators today are such and such. But it kept changing all the time, and at the last minute, some people, when they would make it, it's like, this is stupid. I'll just say, pay attention to your moderators. But now I actually use them for the sponsor me bit, and I just haven't changed it, really. I just haven't changed it. Yeah, pre-starting, so here we go. So it's about the 40-second bit, where it just automatically moves over. That's how I do that, really. It just loads of video files stitched together. Yeah, I've got music in here. This is whenever the kitten paws just doesn't want to play ball. I just have something quickly at the ready for my start and the beginning. I always use this ending Sonic 2 to end the stream with. I should change it really, but I just don't. Presets, there's a load of thumbnails in here and some text stuff. So MD now playing, which is like I should really rename. Welcome to the live stream. Enjoy your stay. Remember to read the rules, which is basically at the bottom here. It's this bit here, right there. So that's how that's used. That's kind of it for live streaming. But you can see why I really struggle. Sometimes I gotta make sure all the time that everything's working on here. All the volumes are correct. I've also got to make sure that this stays good and this doesn't change. Doesn't say it's bad, but that sometimes does. Half the time the OBS starts crapping out. This does, it keeps saying bad. And so I'm not always fully concentrating on the game. Then I'm not reading chat as well. Put far too much effort than I do. I do put way too much effort in. Sometimes it's too much for my own good. I should just do it a lot simpler. But that's how I do it, really. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys pick what's next. Do you want me to show you how I do a video? Like a review? Or do you want me to show you the thumbnails next? And the golden text? I don't mind what you're doing. I need a drink. I mean, talking way too much. Coke is probably not the best thing. Oh, Pepsi, sorry, Pepsi. Too much of a perfectionist. That is my downfall. That is definitely my downfall. I'm always afraid that something's going wrong, that it doesn't work out. Yes, the worms video. Do I even know where it is? Hang on, let me try finding that. Let me try finding that a minute. Because I don't know. Footage? Is that it? I think I found it.
Does it have the replay?
Yeah, I found it. I might show it in a minute then, if you behave. It's in the stream folder. We just noticed it. No, that was something else, I think, because it's not actually called that. You can skip the fucking about at the start. Alright, I'll show it off in a moment. I'll show it off. So, I'm going to go on to... Let's go on to this then. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah. Right. So, this is basically where I make my thumbnails. Yeah, that's it. Woo. Where is it? I've really got way too much layers. Whenever I add a picture, I just put it over the top. And I don't really delete the old ones. I am that lazy. I'm really bad. I'm really bad at it. So there's RHS, and there we go. So can I? No, I'm moving. No, I want to. What the? I want to move. No, what? No, I want to. Ah! Click. Oh. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's because it's blooming locked. That's why. That's why. There we go. That's why I locked him. So yeah, I've got loads of characters here that sometimes I change over. Let's just put them all on for laughs. Again, I don't really change these because I am not lazy. And then I've got the live chat, let's chill. These all go above. Double click on the text here and I can call it anything I watch. Nux fan watches. Click on the tick. And yeah, actually questions channel update. Stephen UK asking me to play Worms video. There we go. How about that for a thumbnail? That's all there is to it. Then I've got featuring. I've got here featuring DSC. Why not? And then I've got Win. I can't even remember what that's about. Plus Win Sonic Mania. Wow. Plus Win a night with me. Winky face. Ah. None of you would want that, would you? Do I? When was I invited? Oh, wow. Clown music, my favourite is clown to see. That's pretty much it for the thumbnails. It's as simple as that. I did get my mate Danny to come up with the design of it all. So if I just hide half of these, probably a quicker way to actually hide them all. But this bit here, this golden bit, I have no idea how he does that, but he did it for me. And then if I think it's still in the folder called Danny, yeah. So if I go on Let's Review, yeah, I've got Let's Review Sonic 3 Complete, I haven't changed that. Which actually my last one was S Factor, so I don't know why it's come up like that. Freedom Planet, hey! Purples, who made a purple one for me. I am that stupid. I don't know how you change the colours. Rumour has it, even Millie doesn't want a night with you. Wow, thanks. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the thumbnails. I always send you the thumbnails in 1080p. I don't know why I keep saying 1080p because it's not progressive, it's a bloody thumbnail. I send you in 1080 vertical width, height, shit, whatever. That's what you get to download. Does anyone actually even download them? I highly doubt any of you do. But I know what you could say. I could just like steal it from YouTube if I really wanted it. But I always upload. I think it's like it's a little bit higher than 720, but it's not quite 1080. So they don't get the full resolution. Yay! So that's what I do with that. Lastly, here. So got a bit of text here. You can change the text to anything. So, I don't know. Let's change it to Natsumi. Change it to Natsumi. And we've got, I think you just like literally click on it. It's called RHS. And then you've got this macro called Sick Text Yo, because that's what Danny's like. He's still immature. Which is actually a step up because, I'll give you the story in a moment. No, fuck it, I'll give it to you now. It used to be called, when you created the macro, it used to be called, what was it? Oh, Hello Boys. It used to be called Hello Boys, and that's how I used to run it. But then I upgraded my Windows 10, I completely rebooted it, transferred everything over except from this macro that I completely forgot. In fact, in the S Factor review, that's the only reason why, when I give it a 6 out of 10, it's not in the gold text, because I didn't have the macro at the time and I didn't want to delay the whole video just because of that, so I just did it in normal text. So, this is how you do it. So I had to restart and he's called it Sick Text Yo. So you press this little play button here, and it's asking you to create a new layer for some reason. I'll just go on OK. Yeah, I'll just go on OK. I'll just go on OK. And go on OK. Boom. How about that? In beautiful, gorgeous text. Why can I not zoom in? I hate that you can't use the wheel to scroll in. Suddenly shiny. Yeah. So, yeah, that's how you do it. I'll send that to you later, Natsumi. A little present for you. In fact, I might make all of you one. Just so you're happy. Control and numpad plus red. Huh? I don't know what you mean by that. Control, numpad, red? I don't know what you mean, sorry. No idea. But yeah, that's how I do it there. Okay. Oh god, hello. I prefer vodka and coke if I'm honest. Oh, no shiny name for you then. Alright, maybe I can do that in CSS. Probably could. Oh, that's what I was going to show you about. No, sorry. I wanted to show you one quick thing. No, we don't want the here you go thing. So, what I used to have to do is whenever I had to do the here we go bit, is where's the sound? Where's the sound? So here. Normally this would be a lot louder. Be about this loud! Let's just turn it down a bit. And then when I press the here we go button, which doesn't work unless you have it enabled, once this happens, I can quickly load up the volume mixer, lower it down, like so, put it on mute, quickly go to Discord, go onto here, go onto music, type str stop or whatever. Then I had to come up to here. Then I had to put the volume back up. It wouldn't be playing, so I normally would have stopped it. Then quickly come back to here. Then unmute my mic and then go, hello guys! That was really hard. It used to be so fucking difficult. It really did. But now, Natsumi, God bless her soul, has made it a ton easier for me. Thank God. So if I go onto here, if I press OK, here we go, and I'll just have to do str stop, and the music will fade out itself, and then I can just resume it later on without messing anything with the controls. And I'm ready to speak now. I'm ready to speak now. That's how it works. So thank you ever so much, Natsumi, for putting that in, because seriously, it's saved me a lot of headaches. It really has. Alright, great timing. Yeah, pretty much. So. Oh no, Sonic Forces. We don't want that. So, let's go on to... Oh, I'm in a lot of servers, aren't I? Way too many for my own good. No, wrong one. Ah! Who's that ugly mug? Jesus. Wow. Can I can't really load up my webcam on here without... Yeah, I'm already using my webcam, so I can't load up my webcam for the moment. But I can still see yours. So, this is the S Factor review. And just look how... just... Wow! I have to do so much to it. It takes so much of my time. It really does. I mean, just doing the bit here with... Was it? Is it Manic? Oh no, it's not Manic. I forget his name. But he's from the comics. I actually have to add a buzzer noise here. And add the cross. You're probably thinking what this green bit here is, so let's just show you that. It's literally just the border for the video. If I go on here and get rid of chroma key called Kaga, if I literally get rid of that, it's just green. And then if I put this back on top, it doesn't work. And then if I put it over the top, it kind of works, but the problem with that was a lot of the time the video cropping, I had to literally crop it out like to the way I liked it, and every time I wanted to zoom in or zoom out, it would not work. It would just literally go over the border, so I had to do it that way. This control said that shit. This is one of the reasons why I don't really do videos anymore. I do not miss doing this. It takes hours and hours, days, to be honest. green shoulder border, more modular so. I wish there was a way that you could just put the footage in and then it would just border it itself. That would be a ton easier. But it is really hard. That is video editing for you. Yeah, pretty much. So let's just mute Discord for a moment. Do you know what? I really fancy playing a Sonic ROM hack today, but I'm not quite sure what to go with. Any suggestions? Look at that ugly mug! Get off my screen! It's what everyone should have said, really. So, I've got like here, I've got music like fading in at the beginning. Which one's my voice? I forget which one's my voice. I normally name them. Why did I not name it this time? No, that's the music. That's my voice, isn't it? If I mute that a moment. Yeah. So that's my voice here. Hey, the S Factor. Yeah. The S Factor. So basically, that's my voice here. Most of it. This is like sound effects on the bottom. This is the main footage. This is the red bit here that you have, etc., etc. See, I could not be bothered here for these screenshots. I could not be asked to put a board around them. I was so not bothering to do that because it takes a lot of work to do that sort of thing. Promise me. I promise you it does. The S Factor is a masterpiece. Well, okay, if you insist. A lot of the times as well, is that... Oh my god. Oh, wow. Let's get off that. A lot of times, when you're watching a video and when you're trying to make about then, the S Factor is a Sonic 1 modification that entered and won the Sonic Hacking Contest in the year 2013, taking home 4 virtual trophies. It includes 2 brand new characters. It's not too bad. Oh, I suppose it could be worse. Here we go, and then there's my video, which I'll just insert over. Yada 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 yada. So this is the sort of thing that makes it a bit difficult. So if you play through, and instead you have to go to a reliable source such as Sonic Retro. Playthrough. Basically here, I literally just got it chopped up into little pieces. And this is a picture here of a screenshot which I just put a red rectangle around. And then the next one just has it without. Then it has it with. Then without. Then with. Then without. Yada yada yada. And then here, I've got this footage over twice. I can't remember which one does which. But one of them zooms in and then crops the bottom and top. And then the other one just zooms in but blurs it. So that actually must be the cropped one, I think. If I just move that out of the way. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, hey, that's how that one works. And then there's actually no footage. I can't remember what I was talking about there. How did I do that? Did I make that? Oh, I just faded that in. Normally, I make that like go whoosh, up above. I don't know what else. Vegas is very, very loud. Oh, sorry, I didn't even think about that. I do apologise. Positively, something I am chuffed about is how the music here was handled. The tune sounds stupid. That's why. It's the whole fucking game stupid. Why did I do this? This is probably the last review that I did for the time being because I have to be honest with you guys. It took a hell of a lot of work. It really stressed me out. And then it's probably actually my best review. I'm really pleased how it turned out. But it just did not do in terms of like views and such. Hardly anyone watched it. I was expecting at least 2,000-3,000 views overnight, like I did with the Sonic 3 Complete one. It finally got 3,000 views 2 weeks later. 2 fucking weeks later. Sorry, that was like, I was really upset by that, if I was being honest. And then when I did a poll not long ago, in fact, let me show you that poll a minute. So, let's go on here. Let's go on community. Is it community? No, it's not community. It's my channel. It's on my channel. That's why it is. I don't know why this loads up every single... That counts as a view, and I don't even want to watch it. Fucking hell. Where is it? Scroll down. Yeah, I was just wondering what you guys prefer. The results won't necessarily mean I would change the structure of my channel. Well, I was lying through my back teeth. But I'm interested in what the majority like. And bloody hell, most went for 73%. And that was the reason why. It's quite interesting to see. Oh, someone picked reviews. It's quite interesting to see what games are good and mentioning. Yeah, it's good to hear your voice. But you hear my voice on a bloody review. What the fuck? I would prefer Let's Tries because those videos actually are actually frustrating and enjoyable to watch. Okay. Reviews. I like how you talk in depth about fan game ROM hacks, pointing out the good and bad points. That's cool. Yeah. So. Let's play no commentary. So let's be honest. If I started doing videos with no commentary whatsoever, my life would be a hell of a lot easier. I probably would be able to do a lot of videos, but seriously, who the fuck would watch them? I mean, Razer and Xenon, for example, they're very good at what they do, even if they do Taz it, apparently. And I subscribe to their channel every now and then, I'll be honest, I do watch their videos. But I just get bored real quick because it's like, I could just play this myself, to be honest. So that's why I have to do commentary. It's just, I don't know. I find it weird. Because we don't watch reviews, we go to different channels for that. Wow, love you too, mate. Sunky, hey, you put review, I love you. Yeah, have a love. Not many people do Let's Tries. The fuck? Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Where was it? Was it here? This was the. Yeah. So that's the bit there. Okay, so pretty much I can now actually put Discord back up, can't I? You just unmute Discord. Let's turn this off. That's pretty much all I needed to show you, really. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because, well, I suppose I could show you here. Like, here's the music volume. Real quiet. Oh, no, that's because I muted it. That's why it's real quiet. Let's mute that again just for a second. I'm all over the place. Only one that stuck out to me immediately. And then the music gets a little bit higher there. Adds a bit of text. Crossfades into each other. If only I had more time. If I was making a lot of money from doing YouTube, I probably would do a lot more reviews because I wouldn't have a job. So I'll be doing this instead. I didn't comment. I didn't notice DSC. I don't think so. Alright, so I think that's literally everything I have to show you. But Stephen wanted me to show you the Worms video for some reason. Why? I don't know. No. I can stop this music now if we're gonna. Now I just want to play some Worms. Where is it? Footage. No! No! Come back! No! Stop it! Come back! There we go. Let's put that over there a minute.
Oh, I mean, you
know what's good for a crying baby?
Alright, okay, so.
Bottle of vodka, or whiskey, or chloroform. Any of them.
So I'm going to turn that down just a tad.
It's fucking loading!
Was this when Stephen actually...
Turned it off!
Actually could connect? No, he is connected. Oh, so this is when we actually finally got in.
Oh, there were batteries left.
Don't make a living with YouTube, it's worthless. Yeah, well, if I'm being honest, DSC... hang on. Screw it. I've got to add my webcam onto it somehow.
Do you want to know something? I think I've got that one.
So, I'll be with you in just a sec. I had my webcam.
Oh,
didn't mean to do the here we go thing, so...
Jimmy,
have you even heard it, actually?
got to give him his proper title.
In fact, I can just
Do
close
you know
that
what?
down.
The game music's overtaking the fucking voices now.
Custom resolution.
Can you? That's your... Oh, yeah.
240.
There we go.
Hey! Oh, hello!
Pretzel sailor.
I'm really tiny. I'm really tiny here.
Orders, you're up.
That's what I noticed. Ah, fuck!
Oh. Okay, so how's this?
I did say that was pushing it.
Is there a custom voice? I don't know. Oh god. That's when I quit because of the names.
Before she gets back.
Let's
You
skip
should be
on ahead.
edited whatsoever.
Ain't gonna go any better.
Right, let's go from here.
It won't. I can tell you now it won't.
Well, I'll tell you what,
the
Nuts
first one
fan.
should give you the fucking hint how this one's
Have you
going.
got Worms Armageddon installed on your PC? How about in the moment,
Yeah, that,
you and
that's
I,
the
and maybe a
first
few
one.
others, a game? I mean, a million people are out at the moment, so I've got a bit of free time. If you want to fancy playing a bit of Worms, let's do it.
Demonetise, it'd be fucking banned.
I'm bad you, Stephen.
I don't think this video should be edited whatsoever.
So in here we got Spanner, Stephen UK, we got
we should
Natsumi,
not
but she
do
wasn't
revisionist
talking.
history on this
Never, I
channel.
would never ever hear our voice at this rate. And we got Ordos Alpha. I was just rage quit because he
This will be
misplaced
one
the word.
video
No,
where
I
I
did
can honestly
rage quit
say
because
I
I
don't know if the
misplaced the
dislikes will
word.
come from in the zone or if they'll just come.
I actually rage quit because Ordos Alpha's Worms names. And it's like, I'm not going to have this on my video, I'm sorry, so I stopped. Gary Glitter, Jimmy Savile, God, I'm better.
Yes, Ma.
Right, let's skip on ahead a bit. Where's my mouse?
Sport time, me kangaroo down. Obviously, his kangaroo was
You
code
might want to turn
word
the
for his
video
dick.
down a bit.
Yeah. Well, no, I think
Okay.
Kangaroo was named Sheila. Tie Sheila down is what it really meant.
Okay, hopefully that'll be a bit better. Feels weird. I'm actually doing. It looks like I'm doing a video right now of a reaction video of myself playing Worms with a few friends.
I'll get you.
I don't get reaction videos. I've had lots of requests saying, "Oh, do a reaction video on this or that," and like, why? Why would anyone want to watch me react to something like this? It's when the new Sonic thing comes out and they say, like, "I'll do a reaction video on it." It's like, no, I'm
I've
good.
got a feeling the Predators are getting picked
Reaction
on.
videos garbage. Exactly.
I can't imagine why.
No, and there's Gary gone.
Eee.
And
Why
one
Soul
solitary
Man
shit
voice?
was given.
I don't know. I used to play this a lot
it's
when I was
Jimmy's
younger.
turn.
A huge
Jim.
amount.
Can
And
you
I don't
pick
mean to
it for
brag, I
me?
was pretty good at the time. Not so much anymore, so I've forgotten how you play it, but I was pretty good at the time. And I made my own voice, not my own voices. I made my own team, and I've heard of Soul Man, and I just liked it, and I've stuck with it ever since, really.
Oh,
So how about
trying
in
to
about-
attack Alan Sniper?
How about in 10 minutes' time,
Allahu Akbar.
10-15 minutes'
You'd think
time,
Jimmy Savile
we'll have a
would
game of
like that,
Worms.
wouldn't you? 'Cause then when he gives all the kids
If you let me know in backstage if you're interested, and then I'll set up a private show. Not like that. I'll set up a private.
Oh, of course you can. Stop being
meeting.
soft. Just put
And
an
we'll
age
play.
disclaimer on it.
In fact, we could
If
even
you
go
are
in the
a
YouTube
regular
channel. That'll
viewer
do. We won't
of
stream it or
Retro's
anything.
YouTube channel,
Screw that.
AK10,
Because I
you may
don't
not
trust
watch this
Stephen
video.
UK if he's going to be playing.
Please watch Peppa Pig instead.
It's a private show.
That's a big team.
I don't even know what
Cater
they're
to the
laughing at
kiddies.
now. I've
That's what
forgotten.
the favourite characters get fucked up. What we should have one person's team have Peppa Pig on, and the other team
We
have
need
Butcher
Stephen.
on,
I don't know. Is
and the
Stephen
Butcher
going to
killed
be
Peppa
playing?
Pig. Job done. True to life then as well.
And Spanner, if he's alive.
Oh, I think more predators are dead. Yep. That's...
Oh.
Oh,
If I remember
there's Roman.
correctly, when we were playing this, we had a couple of
Bill's gone
matches.
too.
About 3 or 4.
Last, aren't they?
Oh.
And I think I was the first team to die for, well, yeah, every single time. It was hardly
That
irritating.
pirate voice is fucking brilliant.
Here comes the wife.
And now she's just going to enter the door and you hear a crying baby.
The thing is, being the wife, surely she should be targeting Red Hot Sonic right about now. She's usually picking on you and beating the fuck out of you.
Wow.
I think if you'd
I don't know, my
that
predators
stream
were being
one more time
picked on
yesterday, I think
quite
we'd
a
have a fucking televised murder
With
on our
good
hands.
reason. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this private live
Quite
stream.
convenient you
I
playing
just
this
wanted to
fucking
do
Robin Hood
something
there,
for
so
you
rob people of money
sponsors.
for that shit sponsorship.
Because, like I said, I'm not really. I really want to finish
Just
off that
think of
Sonic
that
Eraser
poor
video.
sap who
I
donated
promise you, I do. I really want to finish
That was
it.
a stolen credit card all fucking day.
Millions people went out early, and I thought this would be the perfect time
Oh, who
to
cares? You
actually
got the
start
fucking
on the
money
video.
now.
But there was a lot to do around the house. I did some chores, and then I had to go out and go to Tesco's. Then when I came back, I was like, I'm just so exhausted. I don't want to. I just want to play games.
On him from there.
That's all I want to do now. I just want to play games. I don't want to do all the video editing and that
Oh, no,
anymore.
Rob
Especially when
Harris is on
YouTube
the
keep
move.
fucking me over, and I've got In the Zone fucking me over all the time. It's just not worth it anymore. I just want to play games, and I just want to do it in front of an audience. So
I say grenade.
that's what I'm kind of doing right now. Just doing
I have a
live
feeling I
streams
just
instead.
killed myself.
But obviously that I start feeling bad for my sponsors, especially because they're paying me a monthly fee, and then I'm not doing videos anymore. So because of that, I wanted to do this as a little something, as an apology. Also, like I said, I'm letting you guys into live streams more often in the voice chat, so you can actually be in the live streams yourself. So Sonic Chaos is tomorrow. If you want to join in the voice chat, feel free. Just hop into YouTubing, and that'd be cool. Yeah, I think that's enough for the worms. I think we're going to call it a day there. I think we are backstage. Done deal. So let me know in backstage if you want to join in on Worms. I'm happy to play, and I'll see you soon, guys. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. I hope this was satisfactory. If you have missed it, I will leave it up. I might leave it for a week, and then I'll get rid of it, just because I know some people will find it. I just know they will. So yeah, I'll do that. So yeah, so I'm about to stop the streaming. Have a good night. Have a good night. No, we're still 5 o'clock in the evening. Have a good evening. Catch you on Worms Armageddon in just a moment. Take care.